What's going on, Nerd Nation? This is Sleevecard signing in, and today, guys, I want to welcome you to our site's very first pack battle. So this is an idea I kind of had the other day, and I thought I would give it a try with you guys. So just a quick summary of how this will work. So I have one single pack here of Primal Clash in particular, but I have one pack of cards. What I'm going to do is open this pack up, and what we draw is what I'm going to have to make a team with and battle someone on Pokemon Showdown. So like I said, it's an idea I had the other day, and I wanted to give it a try. If it catches on, maybe we do it a couple more times. Just kind of see where it goes. Just have fun. Really just kind of have fun with it for now. So a couple quick rules for you before I open up the pack. So I set some guidelines just to make it a little more challenging for me. So the first rule is I can only use what I pull from the pack. And what I mean by that is if I draw, let's say, a pre-evolution, like an Eevee or a Bulbasaur or Pikachu or something like that, I can only use that specific Pokemon. So if I draw that Bulbasaur, I can't use Venusaur, for example. I can only use Bulbasaur. So that'll be a bit more of a challenge, because otherwise I could, let's say, draw, obviously, like I said, a starter like a Bulbasaur, a Charmander, a Squirtle, and get a fully evolved Pokemon. Or I could get an Eevee and use, any of the evolutions to my advantage. But in this case, I'm only going to use exactly what I draw. And that also goes to include evolved Pokemon. So if I were going to draw, let's say, a Venusaur, or I was going to pull out a Mewtwo or something like that, something where it's nice and powerful, I can only use that. I can't use the Mega Form. So in order for me to use a Mega Form, I have to draw the Mega. In order for me to use a Primal Form, for example, in Primal Clash we have Primal Groudon, Primal Kyogre, I have to draw the Primal card. So just that. The other rule I came up with is if I only for some reason get 5 Pokemon, or less than 5 Pokemon, but we're at some place where we can't make a full team of 6. So in that case, what I'm going to do is give myself, to fill in the extra slots, something that can't do anything. So in other words, like a Magikarp that only knows Splash, something along those lines, Hoppip that only knows Splash, anything like that where it's not going to be actually usable, but it will fill up that slot. So we will have 6 Pokemon, but the ones that we don't draw can't actually battle. So with that being said, guys, let's rip this open, see what our team is going to be, and kind of go from there. Let's just have fun. So let's see. Oh, it has been a while since I've opened one of these where you have to like rip the tabs. So I'm just going to go across the top. I'm just going to right across Pokemon there. The main reason I chose Primal Clash wasn't for any specific thing, actually. It was more of, I felt like the first Clash should be Primal Clash. It seemed like that or like Furious Fists would be the most obvious things. Alright, so hopefully we get, some really cool stuff. So we do have the code card I'm going to set aside. People have been asking me if I have anything going on with the code cards, because right now I've just been like setting them aside, and I actually have like a small pile building. I do have something I'm working on as far as, I don't want to say a game or recognition, but sort of like a thank you to you guys. I do have like a little contest I'm going to film probably sometime next week using the code cards. But with that being said, let's see what our team is going to be. So I will do the pack trick on this just to kind of build some suspense, see if we get something good at the end. So the first thing is a dive ball, which we can't use, obviously. A special energy. Okay, so we do have an Electrike. So I'll set that aside there. We have a Spheal, Lotad, Bidoof, Staryu. It's not looking good. I hope we get an evolving Volbeat. Give me something evolved. Oh, we do get Kyogre, so that's kind of cool. A lot of water Pokemon, but we do get a Kyogre. And finally, we are going to have a Magcargo. So, if you give me 1 second, I did drop something on the ground. So, guys, that means I'm going to have to build our team out of Volbeat, Magcargo, Kyogre, Staryu, Bedof, Lotad, Sfeel, or Electrike. I feel like that is going to be a tough challenge. I will tell you off the bat that Kyogre makes it in because I don't know that we have much else. So I'm going to head out for a second, do a little team building, and when we cut back, we are going to be taking on a random challenger on Pokemon Showdown. So I will see you guys in just a little bit. And we're back. So guys, just to show you the team I've gone ahead and set up here. I ended up using Kyogre, Electrike, Staryu, Volbeat, Sfeel, and Lotad. So we left off Bedof and we left off Magcargo. Bedof, for obvious reasons, I hope obvious reasons. So we did leave Bedof off just because I don't see him really supporting the team that well. And I ended up leaving Magcargo off. I wanted to keep him in, and I actually kept him in for a couple drafts, but I ended up leaving him off mainly because using Kyogre here with Drizzle and everything, it really kind of set itself up to be like a Rain Dance team between Kyogre and like a lot of the water types we were pulling, between Staryu, Sfeel, Lotad, even Electrike kind of supporting it there with the Electric. It really set itself up to be more of a Rain Dance team, so I ended up leaving Magcargo off for that reason, because I didn't see it operating well in rain, in a rainy condition or with Rain Dance up, and I didn't want to kind of throw it out there and then it get wiped the floor because of our own weather condition that we're setting up. So I left Magcargo off, even though I did want to have Stealth Rocks on her for the longest time. But going through who we did leave on the team, so we ended up having Kyogre. So I have Kyogre here with leftovers. And I went with sort of like a really staple Rest, Sleep, Talk kind of set for it. So we have Rest, Sleep, Talk, Origin Pulse, and Thunder. And for you guys, if you're looking through this team, because I'm going to scroll through it real quick, you'll notice we have Thunder on quite a few Pokemon, as many as I could really. So Kyogre, Electrike, Staryu, and of course not Lotad. Lotad, I don't think even learns it. Staryu, Electrike, Kyogre, so that way we can kind of take advantage of that accuracy check with the 100% accuracy in the rain. So we do have Kyogre. We have Electrike with Choice Specs, Lightning Rod, and that is going to come with Volt Switch, Toxic, Flamethrower, and Thunder. So I did end up putting Flamethrower on Electrike just because my kind of thought process was if we run across a grass Pokemon that is going to resist that water attack, or those water attacks also will resist Thunder for the most part. So I wanted to have sort of an option there between Flamethrower and even Toxic, kind of wear some of it down. We do have Staryu going with the Eviolite and Analytic. So we do have sort of like a support role here with Thunder, Hydro Pump being a nice for attacks, but we also have Recover and Rapid Spin. So if we do run across things like Stealth Rocks, Spikes, stuff like that, I definitely want to use Rapid Spin to clear the field, because we are using a lot of pre-evolutions. Really, all pre-evolutions, because everything that's not a pre-evolution doesn't evolve. So we are using a lot of, I guess, what would be considered like basic Pokemon in the TCG. So that we need to keep their HP going, because for the most part they're not going to have a lot of defenses, a lot of HP, so they'll get worn down a lot. And then of course we have Volbeat, Sfeel, and Lotad kind of round up the end there. Volbeat's mostly going to be support, gives us another Rain Dance setup, but also using Thunder Wave and Encore to kind of trap some of their own setup Pokemon, just to kind of slow down the team and their momentum. I gave that one Focus Sash because Volbeat really does not have great defenses, which is kind of a theme on this team. So it doesn't have the best, especially like special defenses, things like that, if we do run across a fire or even an ice Pokemon. So I wanted to give it Focus Sash, so that way if I do need to send it out, get a Rain Dance in just to get it back up. Let's say if we lose the rain that we set up with Drizzle or something like that, we're guaranteed to get that Rain Dance up. And it also comes with Prankster. So in reality, we can Prankster, let's say a Thunder Wave first turn, get the Focus Sash, and then Prankster a Rain Dance to start off the second turn. So something like that would really help out. Then, of course, we have Sfeel with just a nice little Toxic stall kind of going on here with Substitute, Protect, Toxic, and Aqua Tail just so it doesn't get encored, and Lotad. Just kind of round out the end. So we have another Rain Dancer, and then just a little variety with Ice Beam, Scald, and Giga Drain. So with that being said, guys, let's see what we have for battle. So the one thing that is going to be difficult is that we're going into Ubers. I had to validate this team for Ubers because of Kyogre. So otherwise, I would have this in definitely a lower tier. Because we are doing Showdown where they do it tier-based. But we're doing Ubers just because of Kyogre. If it wasn't for that, I would love to have it on a lower tier just to make it, let's say, fairer. I want to say more competitive, but definitely a little more balanced for us. Right now, I feel like if we lose Kyogre, we are going to get rolled up big time by some of the stuff in Ubers. So Mega Mewtwo, all that kind of stuff. It'll pop up. So let's go ahead and see who our opponent is. Connecting. Alright, guys. So our opponent is going to be Jerry C. And this is kind of an odd team. So they're using Moltres, Cherrim, Oricorio, Mudsdale, Starmie, and Regice. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and use Kyogre as our lead, just because we want to get that Drizzle up and kind of set up for the team. This is kind of confusing for me because I don't think I've ever seen definitely an Ubers team that looks like this. I haven't really played Sun and Moon, like as far as on Showdown or anything like that. So I haven't come across Mudsdale or Oricorio really yet. Cherrim is just an odd choice to me because I don't think I have seen Cherrim ever competitively. In fact, the only thing I know about Cherrim... Sorry, real quick, I'm going to hit Thunder just to get the ball rolling here. But really the only thing I even know about Cherrim is that it came out in Gen 4 and it like changes forms based off of the sunlight, so I don't know what that could possibly do. Maybe set up like a sunny day for Moltres, something like that. So we went ahead and used Thunder, brought it down to 1%, so it did have the Focus Sash. We broke the Focus Sash, but it hit us, I believe, with a Hurricane. So it hit us with a Hurricane, which is also 100% being in the rain. I'm going to go for another Thunder. I would assume it might hit us with a Hurricane again because it did move a little faster. But we'll see. Okay, so it's going for the Tailwind. I think Jerry, I'm assuming is a male. So I think he's just kind of predicted the loss there of Oricorio. I can never remember that one. So Oricorio, I think he kind of predicted that loss. So he went ahead and set up the Tailwind. I'm not sure. I feel like possibly we're going to see Starmie or Regice next. Okay, so to send out Starmie. So, I mean, I guess we'll go with a third Thunder. And I'm not quite sure what they're going to use. Okay, so they used a Thunderbolt. Super effective on us, but we're still kind of holding our own there. Thunder strikes. Oh, and Thunder takes it out. So Thunder is coming through for us big time. Let's see what we have. Okay, so they're sending out Cherrim. I'm going to use Rest. Yeah, I'm going to use Rest at this point because I'm not quite sure, like, one, what this is going to do, and two, it seems like out of the remaining Pokemon that this is going to be our best bet. Okay, so Cherrim is using Z-Move. Oh, and it beat us, too. Well, because of the Tailwind. Damn it. I did not expect it to be that fast, but I guess it's because of the Tailwind. So it Bloom Doomed, it knocked out Kyogre. So what? I don't know what like. I kind of want to use Electrike, but Flamethrower in the rain is gonna suck. Not using Staryu. I'm not gonna Volbeat maybe Volbeat with U-Turn. Oh no, let's do Lotad because Lotad will have Ice Beam, and because he's part grass, he might be able to absorb maybe like an energy ball or grass knot or whatever this thing's going to use. So we're going to go ahead and use Ice Beam on it. Let's see what we have. So going for the Sunny Day, so it's going to turn into Sunny Cherrim. I don't remember what the name of this form is. But it's going to use Flower Gift, turn into Sunny Cherrim. Ice Beam did not do the damage I wanted. Let's go ahead and hit a Rain Dance, see if we can't kind of change some of this around. Oh, whoa. So that Energy Ball was not good for us. So we're able to Rain Dance, get the rain back up. Let's go ahead and... I'm going to go ahead and swap for Volbeat, because I feel like he's going to go for another Energy Ball. And we're definitely not going to take that. So let's swap out to Volbeat. Okay, so we hit with the Energy Ball. That's resisted. So a resisted Energy Ball. I don't know if I want to do U-turn or if I want to Thunder Wave. If I want a Thunder Wave, I'm going to go ahead and hit the U-turn. Just see how much damage we can get off. I don't know what it's going to use though. It's either going to... So we know it has what? Energy Ball and Sunny Day. Okay, so it's going to set up the Sunny Day to switch forms again. If I remember, I think with this form it becomes stronger. Like it gets boosted defenses or something. But that'll be good. We're going to switch out to Electrike, and we're going to kind of, hopefully, use Flamethrower, and kind of use its Sunny Day against it. So let's see how that works. So we got Flamethrower off. Oh, it's a crit! So we got the crit, we got the super effective Flamethrower in Sunny Day to kind of bring it down. I don't know. It's either... I feel like we're going to see Moltres now, because Moltres in a Sunny Day will not be good for us. The one downside is I am locked into Flamethrower now because of the Focus Sash. Do we want to go to Sveal or Staryu? I'm not going to do Sveal because it's part ice, so I think the fire it'll use a Fire Blast, which will be neutral. I wish now I'm actually hoping I didn't do Focus Sash, because now I'm stuck. Otherwise I would be able to kind of Thunderbolt my way through this. So I feel like we're going to see a Fire Blast here. So comes Staryu. Oh! Air Slash. Okay. Air Slash. There's no way we're faster than Moltres. There's just no way. Because there is no way we're faster than Moltres, guys. Best I can hope for, let's see, 50%. I'm going to go for a Hydro Pump. Hopefully we don't get just bodied on this. The Hydro Pump miss. U-turn. Okay, I'm a little confused. I don't know why he went for U-turn. Maybe he's afraid of type advantage, but I mean, I would think even Moltres would be able to just rock us. Alright, guys. Oh my god. So, I'm going to go ahead and send Electrike out. Hopefully we get the Regice and he doesn't kind of double switch and trick us. I'm really not happy with where we are. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm happy because we're taking on like definitely a more, let's say, advanced team. But I'm not happy in the sense of just kind of where we're at in this particular battle. So he Rock Polished. We swapped out. I went ahead and hit Toxic because I want to see if I can at least maybe chip away at this, because this is going to increase his speed each time. So he Rock Polishes again. So that's going to bring him up to triple speed, essentially. So I hit him with the Toxic. Oh my god. I am such an idiot, guys. Guys, I am such an idiot. I forgot about the freaking Focus Sash again. Damn. Oh my god. I feel like such a moron right now. Because I was hoping to go Toxic Flamethrower, but apparently we're not going to be doing that today. In that case, let's go to Sveal. Hopefully we can get like a Protect or a Substitute up and do something there. Oh, no, no, no. Let's just get one hit KO'd by a freaking Focus Blast. Okay, okay, yeah. Why not? Alright, so now I'm going to send Electrike out again. Because of my stupidity, we got bodied and lost a Pokemon, which we really can't afford to do because our team is not that good. We're not good enough for this. What? So maybe, yes, yes. So we got saved. We got saved by his, or kind of their own move as well. So they hit us. We are now boosted because of Lightning Rod. I'm really worried about Mudsdale because Mudsdale, I'm assuming, is going to pack Earthquake, which is not going to help us. And he's going to resist Flame. Okay, so let's think. Let's think here, guys. Rain Dance. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. So I'm going to keep Electric in, go for the Flamethrower, even though it's resisted, and then hopefully send out Volbeat, get the rain up, and then Staryu, Lotad to sweep, maybe. So I'm going to go ahead and go for Flamethrower and hope for the best. And I'm going to assume he's going to Earthquake us. So his defense goes up from Stamina, right? Okay, so he Earthquake. That takes us down. So now, what I have to ask is, are we going to go for Volbeat? Oh my god. What's the... Okay, so what is our fastest? So our fastest is definitely Staryu. I don't think Mudsdale is that fast, but it's so bulky. Okay, so let's go Hydro Pump. And I feel like anything he's going to do is going to take us out. If he Earthquakes, he'll take us out. It just kind of depends. Oh my god, fucking Hydro Pump. So Hydro Pump is not helping us because that's like the second time it missed. And of course, so Rock Slide takes us out. So what are our options? Damn it. So I'm going to have to go with Volbeat first because Volbeat really is not going to do anything against either of these. Yeah. So let's go for the Prankster Thunderwave, and hopefully we get like a freaking paralysis. Oh my god. Guys, I'm such an idiot, guys. Okay, I need to stop and think. So instead of using moves that are immune, maybe I should use moves that work. So we're going to Rain Dance. He's probably going to Rock Slide us again, I'm assuming, because it's super effective. So we got the rain up at least. So it all comes down to our 1/5 of the health Lotad here. Let's go with Scald and just kind of hope and pray, I guess. So we're going to see Rock Slide, Earthquake, something like that, I'm assuming. Okay. So there it is. That is the battle. Give me 1 second. I am just going to wish this guy a good game because he did beat us fair and square. So overall, guys, let me know what you think of the team down below. I know it was not the best. I think if it wasn't for Kyogre, who really didn't help us in the long run, but if it wasn't for Kyogre, this team would be just absolute garbage. Shout out to Jerry C. if for some reason he's watching. So if you're watching, Jerry C., good game. Let me know down below what you guys think of the team, guys. And then, question of the day. Do you think that going forward, we should limit ourselves to just the cards we pull, or should the whole evolutionary line be available to us? Because if you think about it, if we did that, we could have done, what, Walrein, Ludicolo, Starmie, Manectric, probably Mega Manectric if I actually think about it. So Mega Manectric and Primal Kyogre. So should we have the whole evolutionary line available to us, or should it be kind of just how I laid it out at the beginning of this video, where we're just using the cards we pull? So let me know down in the comments below, and I will be happy to read your answers. And with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. Have yourselves a beautiful day. This is Sleevecard signing out, and I will see you